Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the Chazon Ish, EMUNAH B'Tachin, and he writes like this: Uman nimlitzu imre Yosher. How eloquent and upright are the words Dibrois Kodshoy Shel Hagoyim Rabbi Yisroel Salanter Zatzal B'igarta B'zeh. He's going to quote now from the words of Rav Yisroel Salanter, who was the father of the Mussar movement, who wrote a famous letter called the Igeres HaMussar, the letter of Mussar, where he explains and expounds upon the inner workings of a person and how Mussar is going to come to help, to complement them and to repair them and to heal them from whatever spiritual maladies they might have. And he writes like this: his words say, although that when it comes to eating non-kosher meat or meat and milk together, shaltu alav hirgeloi, habit rules over a person, umigarme hu nirta aleihem, and he recoils from them. Ve'ein yetzo misgaber alav, the yetzer hara does not strengthen itself on him. Meaning that when it comes to eating treif, basa v'chalav, every single yid, a religious Jew knows there's no way in the world I'm going to eat that. It's treif. It's not good. It's not kosher. It's basa v'chalav. I can't do it. It's milk and meat. Of course I'm not going to eat it. A person says, Rav Yisroel, he recoils from such a thing. Lumazeh, however, on the other hand, when it comes to matters between man and his fellow man, he sins easily and his heart does not fear in that situation. Even if there was some kind of monetary dispute and his friend calls him to judgment, to the Bezdin, he's going to devise different strategies to avoid having to go to Bezdin and evade the punishments that are coming his way. You should know that do not steal is a more severe prohibition than not eating non-kosher meat. Because Yom Kippur is not going to be mechaper, will not atone for the sin of stealing unless you go and you ask the person that you stole from forgiveness, or you return the stolen object, or return the money. However, when it comes to eating treif, between you and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and if on Yom Kippur you do tshuva, that's good, that's enough. You're forgiven. So stealing is worse than eating non-kosher. And anything that doesn't belong to him according to the Torah, that's all considered theft. If there's anything that's in your possession that doesn't really belong to you according to the way that the Torah views acquisitions and properties and possessions, so then if you have somebody else's things in your hand, that's called gizela, that's called stealing. Or because nevertheless, since that person is not in the habit of observing this din of this law, the neshama of this person lacks the acquisition of love and fear of the monetary laws that you find in the Torah. A person, and therefore they will be weak. Udvar of Zal, and the words of Yisroel Salanter are, even though there's people, they do many good deeds, and therefore they deserve to be called Yireim, God-fearing people. You have such a person. See the way that he davens. See how he does chesed. See how he learns Torah. He must be a God-fearing person. However, nichshalim him, they stumble bishtamtus minadin sheben leben reyu, to avoid the proper judgment between them and the fellow man. So he could be a tzaddik in the Beis Midrash, learning Torah, even giving shiurim and the like. Suddenly, money gets in the way, and he's looking for all the excuses in the world to evade having to pay. And the main healing methods that you're going to do to heal this neshama is that a person should go in depth into the study of halacha, be meticulous in all the cases and the details, until they instill upon him by learning and the laws that he understands, it instills upon him an absolute love of the law itself. Says Rav Yisroel Salanter, a person could be a great tzaddik and fall very short in the world of monetary disputes. And therefore the way to heal yourself and correct yourself in that realm is learn the halacha of chesed mishpat, of the monetary laws, in all of its details and nuances. Then you'll be connected to the halacha, and then when something comes along that's really a shaila, a real question of how to deal with it in the right way, you will be holding already in the halacha, in the Torah, and you will make the proper decision and not avoid living a life of Torah and mitzvahs properly. Have a wonderful day.